to the personal growth acts, and we are going to be studying today on um, commanding favor. So I want you to start first so you're welcome. My name is Pastor Paul Olashore, and this is Personal Growth Acts on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope, and then also on MixLR. So you are welcome to this session. Today we're going to be looking at commanding favor. What are the things to do, and how do you go about it, so that you enjoy favor. All right? So I want you to start inviting your friends and contact, and let's get them to know about this broadcast. Send them a message right now, and inform them that we are live, and today we are looking at personal growth acts. The most important part of your success is God, and then next to that is you, and that's why in personal growth acts I'm looking at how to make sure you as a brand is the perfect image you want to present out there, and it's important to get this in right order. And today and probably next week we'll be looking at how to command favor, and we'll be studying the scriptures, looking at a couple of things, and then we know that God is going to be helping us. I'll just say a word of prayer, and then we'll go into what we have today. Father, thank you for the opportunity you've given to gather again this evening. I ask for your strength and your mercies. I ask for your grace and your power. And I ask, oh Lord, that you will breathe upon everyone that is watching and that will be joining us, and those that will be watching after. Let there be transformation. Let there be total turnaround. We give you glory and praise. In Jesus' mighty name, we are prayed. Amen. All right, the first thing is to start looking at what really favor is. And I want to try and paint a very clear picture to you. First, let's read the book of Psalms. Psalms 5 and then verse 12. Psalms 5 verse 12. It said, "For behold, the Lord will bless the righteous. With favor will he compass him about as with a shield." The Lord will bless the righteous. With favor will he compass him about as with a shield. Now, it's good to get a correct definition of what favor is. Otherwise, it will affect the dimension of favor you see and experience. Favor is very powerful. Is one key and one thing that you should have as a person. It will help you to succeed faster than others, enter places that others cannot enter. It will open doors for you that you never thought it could, that you could open up by any means, open in any way. It will also bring you opportunities that are massive. Favor does that. Favor is very powerful, and to understand favor, I'll start by reading the Songs of Solomon. Songs of Solomon in the Old Testament. If you get to Psalms, Proverbs, then you get to Ecclesiastes, then you get to Songs of Solomon. And I'm reading the very first chapter and the third verse. And it says something that's very, very awesome. He said, "Because of the savour of thy good ointments, thy name is as ointment poured forth. Therefore do the virgins love thee." This ointment is what I call the ointment of favor, or you could use the current word perfume of favor. So favor is like a perfume. All right. It's something that has in it an atmosphere, an influence, an aura. All right? Favor carries that. And what it does is that when it comes on people, the people seems to come under, if I borrow a negative word, a spell. A spell that makes them to just like you, want to help you, want to do things for you that probably they will not even do for others, go extra mile for you. It brings upon them something, an influence. And that influence steers certain things in them. And that's why if you understand favor from this way I'm trying to present it to you, it will help you to understand how it works and what to expect. You understand? When it comes to favor. Here he said, because of the savour of thy good ointment, that's perfume that he wears. He said, thy name is as ointment poured forth. So, because of how they smell Solomon, all right, even when his name is mentioned, the memory of his smell comes to their mind. And that makes them to have good memories of him. That makes them to feel, beautiful, good about him. You need to ask yourself this. When people think about you when you are not there, what do you think they feel? You understand? What do they feel? Do they feel good things? Now, I'm going to talk about making sure you leave people with a lasting impression. Always make sure nobody leaves your presence with a wrong impression. Try your best. Sometimes you can't. Some people are just not going to allow you. But just try as much as well to always leave a good impression in people's mind, no matter what happens. Before they leave your presence. Why? Because you want to make sure the memory of you they have is sweet. You understand? The Bible talks about the memory of the righteous being sweet. It's important. The memory they have of you must be sweet also. Every time they think about you, it's good memory. All right? And sometimes, it's crazy, but sometimes the devil attacks the image of a person, and I'm going to talk about that too, in the thoughts of people, so that when it will bring something, and before you know it, that thing is attached to the image of that person, and before you know it, it tarnishes that image. I was explaining something to my wife today. We're talking about something. I said, okay, look, somebody is doing X and is providing X service to people at a particular price that they cannot get it anywhere at all, and is giving them the best quality that they can find anywhere. Then he now wants to add some extra service to that main service. And then the service is not something he can provide. He has to bring in somebody else to provide that service. You understand? Now, the price the person wants to put it out or give to that to